Hello everyone, I'm Noxifado and welcome back to my survival world. I am doing a voiceover right now because unfortunately for the first couple of clips of the video, my both my in-game audio and my voiceover and my voice audio did not record. But this morning we did have some unwanted pillagers, sorry, not villagers, pillagers, and we did have to deal with them. It wasn't the smoothest way, but nonetheless, we got the job done. Also, this is going to be a really weird video because pretty much halfway through, um, the texture of the game will change and it will become much more interesting. So definitely do stick around for that. But we're gonna start off first of all by replanting this sugarcane, and then with a quick mining session. Not really a mining session, but a mine upgrade. And as I was mining, I did hear spiders constantly crawling around. So I went to investigate, and I did find a mob spawner, a spider spawner with that had some goodies, had some iron, some redstone, bones, uh, horse armors, a golden apple, and the other one had some other miscellaneous things, another golden apple, more armor, but most importantly, a saddle, which means that in the future we can definitely get a horse. And also, I will definitely be coming back here in order to build a lovely mob spawner and XP farm. All right, so let's grab out some. I don't know if to use normal. I think I'll use normal O for now. So we have gotten this all nice and ready. Now, I don't know if to keep it 3 wide or like to do it slightly wider again and put these beans out. And I think I'm gonna do the latter. So let's get this one down like that. And this like that. And then what we can do is place uh like so and like so. Extremely basic. Oh, we have a wandering trader. Um, ooh, ooh, that would be, oh my goodness. Okay, let me, um, he has spruce saplings. There is emeralds up there. Okay, so I have to check, and you can mine emeralds um with iron. I was not sure if you could. So now I should be out of his render distance. Therefore, he should not despawn. Hopefully. So where were they? I think it was on this mountain over here, which is the first mountain that we mined in the first episode. And I think you can already see one over there. Perfect. Okay, that's one. Okay, that literally took us all night to find. But we found it, so let's make our way back home. Let's use this one to get down. Where is he? Oh, he's still here. Okay. No, his llamas are not. Please tell me he's still here. And oh, hello. Yes, I have a sapling from you. Thank you, sir. Thank you. And you know something? Um, he decided to leave and left us with two beautiful leads. Yeah, he went off. He said he had things to do. I definitely definitely didn't do anything. But yeah, okay, so we've got one spruce sapling now. Hopefully, uh, it will give us more. But yeah, okay, so let's look at this super basic entrance right now. Let's get this. Um, and let's open it up. And I feel like I'm gonna make also in here kind of basic storage room as well. So so yeah, it's gonna be a multi-purpose room. Therefore, let's get back down here. Let's open all of this again. All right, so we just came up from the mines. We can see that we've done the extra staircase on the side, and I've also moved the torches down in the middle so that then in the future we can take down this wall. And what I want to do for the mine especially is I want it to be like a long-term project. Like a mine is not something that's going to be done in one day. It's not an episode's job. And what I want to do with this series in general is to keep things kind of realistic, you know. So the projects, some projects will be spending different episodes, and others will be one episode. Definitely something talking about a big project, something I want to get started and also definitely finish is a barn. So I was thinking of how I want to build the barn, and I've made kind of a blueprint, and I know it's gonna be 18 by 30 blocks long. So it's gonna be 18 blocks wide and 30 blocks long. I know that also I want the main village to be somewhere here, and this to then start being the outskirts. So I want it to look like you can tell that something started here, therefore having things spread out. And then over here, just kind of everything starting to squish together because you can see that there's not much space. And then obviously we're going to reserve that whole area for the dock that I want to build. Again, spending multiple futures, but that's going to be a long way to go. So if you want to see that, definitely stick around. So we do have one house here, and and it manages to a mine. I feel like what we can do is definitely build a barn in this area. So if we go like from back here, so 18 blocks across here and 30 back from here, and then definitely we can take down this hill and build another house as well in the future, and then start building village and kind of doing that bit by bit. I feel it's the best course of action. So let's see. I want it probably back wide here. So let me go and get some blocks to see how big it has to be. So we finished one part of the terraforming. I've also done on the other side because I got really inside the mood of breaking down things, just relaxing, you know, breaking down. You don't really have to think, but it has been a little bit annoying, especially on this side with all the holes here. It's been really difficult to kind of estimate. And also here, as you can see, I kind of left it like this on two platforms. And also here, kind of a harsh steepness because I do not know yet until the building is going to be in place how far back. Because I know I'm going to have a veranda somewhere here in the middle, towards the front middle, I guess. in order like for outside storage. So this is definitely going to go back. I don't know how back, maybe even all the way back down there and then smoothing it out here at the top and just have this whole smooth. But that's definitely in the future. Even I can first build the building and then add that. We're in, that's what we'll be doing now. So we still have all the pillars here. We've got this. Also, we've opened up here a little bit more. It's not the final thing necessarily, depending on how the future buildings go. Definitely, maybe here, if we take this back and follow this curve back here, we can fit another building or two in there as well. And definitely, we can expand the farm area down here as well, create a nice little block. That's for future plans as well. But now we're going to focus on building this barn. So I think, let me see, because my storage room is also a mess. My storage, no, I wouldn't even call it a room. My storage situation is a mess. So yeah, I definitely need more trees. And has the spruce tree grown? It has. Perfect. So let's check out here. Let's destroy this one and let's see what we get from it. So we've got 4 and we'll be planting it here. We're gonna wait for that to grow and then we'll harvest that. We'll definitely get some more um, oak as well. Also, I guess once that grows up, we can change that. Actually, we might be able to do that, at least half of it now, just to see how it will come out. Let's do this over here. Let's see how it's gonna look. So that on the inside with the contrast there, it's already looking a lot better. Let's see on the, oh yeah, yeah, that's so much better. Even still with that trim like that, that just makes so much different. That looks instantly better. So yeah, that's gonna be again something to keep in mind. But right now, priority is the building of this barn. So as soon as this tree grows up, we can start with that. So let's get to it. Right. So we have planted trees and while I was waiting for them to grow, actually, I've kind of rearranged my house. I put all the storage up here. It's gonna be a bit neater. So we have all the dirt, the cobblestones, the stones, bits and bobs, all the goodies. I think this one, yeah, this is gonna be all of decorations. These are all the mob jobs. This one's empty, the woods, and other pieces. So this is gonna be our work area, and the bed is just like more convenient, and this chest is just gonna have all our tools. So I saw through the window that these 2 trees with loads of leaves, which is amazing. Oh, all 3 of them have grown perfect. So loads of leaves, which is fantastic, which means we should be getting quite a bit of things. So let's chop them all down. Right, we managed to get 3 sets of trees now here, which is just amazing. And because we're gonna need a lot, a lot. So just not the pillars. I think my plan is to have the pillars out of the logs and then have the walls out of the planks. We're also gonna have like I think like on the roof, we're gonna probably mix and match some things. So yeah, we are gonna need absolutely loads. I think it's gonna be more or less a stack just for the pillars. Uh, because I'm not sure if to do them like maybe 8 or 6 tall or something like that. So we'll see it as we go. But yeah, we're definitely gonna need a ton. of wood, which is just well. So yeah, let's wait for this to grow back, and let's get building. All right, so we got the pillars in. Um, you can see also I have added some mods. I've been changing things. I've been playing around with mods, something I've never done before. So yeah, it's been a learning curve. But yeah, right now it looking like this. I will put in the description the video that I have used to learn this because I had no idea how to do things before. Even before in the first video, even just the replay mod and a couple of mods I had, I was a problem. Now at least you can see I have the screen like this. I can change the mods. So, but yeah. So I'll put a link in the description to the link I have used to learn how to mod Minecraft and the mods I've used. Um, and uh, and yeah, and then I've used like the mod pack that like he gave, the person of the video gave, and I did turn some of them off. I did a couple others, but I am using the base that was shown in the video. So yeah, I have put the pillars up. I went with 8 in the middle here, which is going to be like the door, and 6 on the side. And I'll have like a small slanted roof. I will have a tower in the middle as well. However, I cannot afford to go up and down anymore, and I am kind of starving. So we need to go and grab some food. So we have loads of sheep. Think I want to keep, but what I want to find is pigs, or actually, you know what? I will go over to the village because it was in the plan after we had finished building the barn to go and say hi to the villagers. But since we're running low on food, I think we might as well go say hi to them right now. It looks like we have made it just in time as the sun is going down, and also I'm at 3 bar hunger. I can no longer sprint. So I did bring a hole with me. So let's grab this. So at least we can turn it into some bread. Let's go and find a crafting table if there is any. Ooh, bucket. I still didn't make a bucket. I will first go and nuggets. Perfect. I want to let him sleep in there. Let's see. This guy's sleeping in here. Let me just show his bed real quick. Let's sleep and then explore this village. It's not gonna have much. I wasn't expecting much, but I am happy it has villagers. So let's make right perfect and let's eat. So it looks like we have a cartography table, I think that's called. We have some paper. I'll take it. I'm gonna take everything. Looting and stuff. It looks like we have a nice little waterfall we can go up to. Melons, that's not too bad. Let's see what's in this house. Ooh, okay. Do you have a job? You do. Okay. What's in here? A smoker. I'm gonna take this. Definitely, we have some pigs there. This village is super spread out actually, and like zero organization. Look at this hay bales just left here on the side of the hill. Like these people, I don't think they knew what they were doing, just like me, I guess. So it makes sense that they're my neighbors. Zero organization, not knowing where to put things. So yeah, I'm not expecting it to be anything in here. All right, do you have a job, sir? You do. You are a weaponsmith, which is interesting, and you trade coal. Okay, can you go inside the house then, so that I can lock you in? No, 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 no. Oh, go inside your house. Oh, more hay bales. Which house are you from? If you can go inside any house so I can trap you. He's going in. Okay, okay, perfect, perfect. No, 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 no. Stay there, stay there, stay there, stay there. No, stay there. Go back, no, go back. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Perfect. Okay, that it's got to destroy that because that's his job. So he's gonna be safe in there. Great. Ooh. Did I check this house? I think I have. Yeah, I have. What are you? You're nothing. You don't have a job. Okay, so if I remember correctly, he was trading 15 um coals for emeralds, and that's definitely something we can take. Um, is there a bell here? Oh, there is. So that's disappeared. Okay. So is anyone here? No. Okay, everyone go inside. Are you in there? Yeah. Perfect. Sir, please go get inside the house. Oh, okay, you're inside that house. Okay, perfect. Okay, we've got at least two. That's all we need to keep safe is two villagers. So we've gathered two stacks of coal. We've got some iron. So that we can trade with some of the villagers here. Let me eat. And let's sleep so we don't put the villagers in danger. And this place is completely like out of order. Like they did not know where they were gonna build, did they? So we managed to get down. Let's go. There's a free bed in here. Okay, one of them does not have a job, but you do. So perfect. We got 9. Let's grab up an axe. It looks like he's gonna upgrade now, right? Uh, Iron. Okay. Perfect. This guy's good. Okay. So, perfect. Okay. If we make an iron farm, we can definitely trade with one of him, and that's great. Okay, I'm happy we came to the village, and definitely in the future, look at that, there's a zombie right there. Definitely in the future, starting from that next episode, I guess, we'll definitely make like a road, a winding road, a path more than a road, a mountain road comes all the way here for better connection. And I think that's going to be more aesthetical. But I think for in terms of just quickness, I'm going to say for commodity, I will also then build a tunnel with a minecart, a train track. I'll make a train station. I don't know. I want to connect this world in multiple ways, both with paths, tunnels, minecarts, through the nether, creating another hub that would be also pretty cool to do. So yeah, let's get back home. I'll gather up some materials as I see them. Alright, so I got some chains. Now what I want to do is try and get this all lit up now. I actually reach that now. Okay, so let's pile up. And let's go for, I think on this whole side, I'm gonna go for 2 chains. And then I'm gonna go for the lantern. Perfect. Yep. And then I'm gonna go here. It's gonna be 1 chain into lantern. I think, since I'm not liking how that looks, let me try something. Oh, actually, that's not even touching there, is it? Oh, um, that is not even touching that. Because I know that on the side, I wanted 1 chain and 1 lantern. Definitely. So let's go around and do that. Okay. Yeah, that's instantly like so much better. So now here, I think for the front, actually, what I'm gonna do something a little bit different. I am going for, I'm gonna need, I'm gonna do a fence, game, and then lantern. The problem is what type of fence. I think it's gonna have to be a spruce fence. Let's go and make one of those, I think. What's this gonna be like? So a little dark. Nope. Oh, place. Like so. And then like so. How's that looking? Yeah. Not too bad for now. That's the same on the other side to keep things consistent. And we're definitely gonna need more chains. I am running low on iron. Luckily, next episode, we'll be making an iron farm. So we do not have to worry about this anymore. So I'm literally 2 on 4 short, I think. So let's go ahead and there's this. Perfect. We literally have 1 chain to spare, but that's all right. So we've got light now on the outside, and I think what I am gonna do is like plant pots. I don't know what they're called, but we're gonna put flowers on top of those as decorations. So let's go and do that. Right. So we've got the planters. This is a bit blank, I know, but on this side we will. I think what I'm gonna do is on every single one of them, we will put like a small, like jogged area coming out once the terraforming around this is more complete, and add like outdoor storage, like hay bales and barrels and everything of the sort. But that's gonna come later on. What I am gonna do now, actually, this does not look tough, but I am decently proud of it. Also, I will have to put in the upgrade, but just before the sun goes down, let's see, are there actually any flowers in this side? There are on the other side. So let's go and grab those. I just realized I have to eat, so let's eat as well. So it does look weird. Maybe that I know I'm in survival and sometimes there's the shield. It's just that even though I am in survival, I still do not want to die. I don't want to risk it. And knowing me, I know I can definitely um die. I've never played hardcore, and but I know I will just die every single second. So in order to not make a video every time from a new world, I thought it was just going to be easier to do a survival one. I know it's not the trend right now. Uh, um, hardcore is, but it will just not be interesting because I'll be just focused solely too much on the never dying that I wouldn't go out and I wouldn't do anything interesting. Already, I struggle to do that in a survival world. Imagine in a hardcore world, that would just be insane. So, yeah, we've got pretty much half the barn um, done. So that's correct. And again, as I said in the first episode, a lot of these builds I will be doing, especially the big ones, will be like multi like future expand as well. So like it's gonna be that they're gonna be built upon and upgraded over time, obviously as my skills improve. Also, as I do get more resources and different types of resources, I'll go back and upgrade or detail some of the buildings as well. So yeah, nothing is ever going to be finished. Everything is always going to be expanding. So yeah, we're definitely going to need more iron to decorate things with. Chains and lanterns are honestly my favorite decoration tool. So we're going to need a lot of that, and we're definitely going to need animals in here. So now that we've got the building set up, we can move in and create pens for animals. So we got pigs to sheep. There are no cows here, but I'll grab them when we go over to the village in the future. The leads from the wandering trader that he's so generally gifted to us definitely came in handy. But yeah, all right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. It's been kind of a weird one. I know I've changed to like a beautiful mod thing halfway through, but as I've been recording this, things just kind of happen. And so hopefully this makes the video more interesting and definitely to watch as well. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed and see you next time. Bye.